Hi. So I am demonstrating an open-ended art project for Mrs. Schuyler's early childhood education class, and what we're going to be doing today is we are going to do what is known as a paper towel project. It involves washable markers, water, and paper towels. I found this on Pinterest, and this is my example. What it is it basically is you are going to have the children get a piece of paper towel, first of all, and have markers and water. You can put your water in a glass. You may want to just have it, let the children know, keep it on the table so they don't spill it. And you're also going to have a paintbrush. But I want to make sure that you guys know that you have to have washable markers. So I had 3 colors just to make it more fun. I had green, purple, and a pinkish violet kind of color. And I also used Crazy Art brand because that was the only washable marker I had. But what I did is I took my paper towel, and I also want to make sure that you have a surface, a hard surface where your markers will not bleed through. So I chose a lid, a hard surface lid so it would not bleed through. So what I did is I took my piece of paper towel and I drew lines all over, just all over the paper towel, and they do not have to be perfect lines either, because I know that children, they're all different, so you can just take your marker and you can do lines all over, just all over. And it doesn't have to be all over either, because children might not want to do that. But what you're going to do is then take your paintbrush with your water, and you are going to dab it very lightly. So yeah, you're just gonna dab it, and as you see, this one's kind of already been, messed around with, but I will do another one. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. It looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'll just get another one. And you're gonna want to wait for this to dry, because you don't want holes in it and they're wet. So you can also make this any size. It does not have to be super big like my first one was. So I did a big one, and then I also did a small version. I'll show you. I did a small version also. So, and they look pretty cool. So, what you can do is you can just take, whatever ripped paper towel, and you can just put it in. Not that hard. And then you can start by, doing your lines again. And again, they can be all over. You can also do, shape. Oh, that wasn't too good. You could do shapes, and this way we'll be learning math skills too. And notice how my fingers are like this, so we'll be learning fine motor skills also. And that'll be with the paintbrush too. They'll have their fingers like this with the paintbrush. Again, I had more than one color, and I would encourage more colors because that way the children would enjoy it more. I know I would, and love colors. So just keep doing that all over your paper towel, and same with the other colors. And it's very easy to clean up too, so don't worry about that. But for the children, that would make it easier on them. Easy clean up, and it's always good to teach your children to clean up after themselves. And preschool children. Okay, so that's the first color, and then move to the purple. And it can, if you have more than 3 colors, you can add 4 or 5 colors. It honestly doesn't matter. The more color, the better, I say. But you don't want to expose the children to too much; it might be overwhelming for them. So I'd say 3 colors is a good idea. But you know. You can do, cool lines too, like squiggly lines. Doesn't have to be perfect straight lines either. I'm just doing that to make it simple. Now I have the green color. Make sure you have enough supplies for your children too. You don't want them fighting over a certain color. And then what you're going to do is you are going to take your water and your paintbrush, and you are going to dab everywhere you see color. And you probably want to let it dry for maybe like 5 minutes, and you can have the children watch as it dries, because that will be really exciting for them. And that's kind of the whole point, is for them to experience or watch the color disperse and mix. So they'll hopefully get all excited about it. I hope they do. I know I did. I thought it was pretty cool. And again, just remind the children to keep the water on the table so they don't spill it. So yeah, I pretty much covered the whole area very quickly. And just let that dry. There you go. If you would like to add more color, you can add more color too. Like I said, the more color the better, but just don't overwhelm the child. And they can pick their colors. We don't have to pick it for them. But yeah, these were my 2 end results. Yep, that was one of them. That was the smaller scale one, and then this was the bigger scale. Again, if a child wants to do a bigger one, they can. If they want to do a smaller one, they can too. It's all about what they want to do. But have smaller paper towels and big paper towels prepared in advance. And make sure you have all surfaces. It doesn't have to be exactly a plastic lid or a plate, but make sure you have surfaces for children laid out. Have the markers laid out. Just have all your supplies laid out in advance. So, but yeah, as you can see, it's still drying, And maybe if you would like, you can even bring a mini fan or a little hair dryer. That wouldn't hurt anything. You can even, I don't know, maybe help the child dry their project. But yeah, you can already see that the colors are dispersing and mixing, and so that'll be very fun. I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoy it, and as much as I did, so thank you.